Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Riley Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. And off we go here on Monday night. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here first and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff, and with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder, and, man, we could feel it all the way up here in the booth.
And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
His offensive play caller, he's got to help out his offensive line right now. Some screens, some quick games, some run game. They've got to slow down this pass rush, because so far here early, they have had no answers for it.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense here an early 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Now he'll air one out. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick-6 and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Goff to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. Going for it all. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On the return, it's Tracy. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dragons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Nabers. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Giants 1st down. He'll look to throw. Right back to Nabers. He's got it again. And he's into the end zone. Malik Nabers. Touchdown, Giants. His 12th touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point. The Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The motion man is Raymond. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Goff. In trouble. Down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Dragons punt team unit comes out, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Goff. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Dragons. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Dragons draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Back to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. It's Hutch, Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Giants. The extra point is good. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off to throw on first down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On 2nd down, Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long. Throwing, Goff. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. The Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Going up top. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And the Giants are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. They'll stick with him again. And And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
He'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Giants are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get out?
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
That's good for the Giants. 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one taken in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. Second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be a Giants first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Room to run inside the 40. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point is up and through. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Gives it to Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 7. First down. From the gun, it's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. To throw is Goff. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Goff. He's going to air this one out. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers.
And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Now a run on first down. What more could you ask for on first down? A nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Giants. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play there. 38 yards. On first down, it's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end. Second down and 3. Now, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He was brought down by Taylor Carter. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Toronto.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Throwing on second down. Goff, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time, Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be from 47 yards. Bates' kick is good. And the Dragons cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it. To the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. The extra point is good. And the Giants stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now Gibbs. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
A second down throw for Goff. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that one will be incomplete. You know, that is some kind of call deep in your own territory, and that's one you're just going to have to live with.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a 4th down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Dragons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards. The motion man is Raymond. A throw on the move is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Dragons will get just a bit closer.
Jackbox set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Now faking the give. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got his man, that's Neighbors. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. One final play. This is caught for two. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final